and gentlemen, on my channel I like to bring you crazy instruments when I can. I try to bring you some of the weirdest, craziest stuff we find around here. Today is no exception. I have one of the grossest basses I think I've ever seen. Check this guy out. It has the John Petrucci graphic from, I don't know, late 80s, early 90s. Made famous on the Ibanez RG, his signature model at the time. And the difference being, this one is completely done in Sharpie. So, give you a view of that. Kind of cool. But what's even more interesting, it's done in Sharpie over latex house paint. Now, the only real clue we have as to what kind of bass this is the Series 10, which is back here on the back of the neck plate. It says Series 10 Professional, serial number 881126. Does that mean it was made in 88? I don't know. Somebody has defretted this guy. And if you are familiar with my channel, you'll know there's a video I've done about how to turn a fretted guitar into a fretless, or a fretted bass into a fretless. This is not the way you do it. The pickup, which by the way, this route I think was done, it's all kinds of uneven too. I think this was done by somebody at home. This thing was found in a thrift store, and my buddy got it for pretty cheap, obviously. The neck does not sit straight, the strings do not go down the neck straight. It's really hard to tell on the camera, I'm sure, but the neck is a little off center, and the fretboard is sanded extremely flat, which is probably an after effect of somebody trying to get the fretboard smooth after fretting it or defretting it. Pickup looks like an old Carvin pickup, an old Kiesel pickup. It's held in place, the pickup surround is held in place with some pretty large screws. Pretty crazy screws in there. You can see that. Switch, which maybe was a selector switch. If this route had anything in it, this back route here, could have been. It's just so gross and crazy. The headstock has been totally Sharpied off. It's got these gold strings on it there. But the headstock also, on the back, the tuners, you can see are different colors. So here we have a chrome tuner and then 3 gold, but all 4 gold collars. So they must have had the parts for one tuner, maybe it broke. Missing the pegs for the straps, the strap buttons. All kinds of weird sanding marks, all kinds of strange marks in areas where the latex is coming off. My guess is this was sanded down to bare wood at some point. And yeah, it's got to be just the weirdest bass. Also, the bridge was painted. The bridge was painted to match the body of the guitar and Sharpied over as well. So my friend Brandon, this is his bass. You can tell that the slots here were filled in with some kind of epoxy, which is on other parts of the board, like right here. And there's so many open gaps and holes and everything, and there's what I thought was maybe a brass nut, but now I don't think so. I think that's a plastic nut as well. Yeah, so I think we're all kind of wondering, what the heck does this sound like? So I'm going to plug it in, and you'll have to forgive me because my audio system is currently down. My computer's having issues right now. So, oh, also the action is gargantuan. Super high. I have a guitar amp right next to me. Let's go ahead and see what sounds coming through this guitar amp first. If we get any sound at all. Oh, look at that. A nice buzz. Let's crank everything up. I'm going to turn that off. I didn't bother to tune it because, you know, why? But the guitar pickup works. So like I said, this belongs to my buddy Brandon. And I have all full intentions here in the coming year. I want to record an old school kind of punk album. And he said, you know, dude, use this bass on that album. So we're going to do that. However, I'm going to see if he'll let me throw another pickup in, another guitar humbucker. And then we'll run it, make this the selector switch, which I think it was originally because it doesn't do anything now. And maybe take care of that grounding issue. But, yeah, this thing is crazy. I'm going to talk him into letting me put 3 frets back in too so we can do, you know, some real punk with it. But yeah, how weird is it? This Picasso Series 10 bass. And we're hoping to have an update because this was a local find here in Pensacola, Florida. A friend of ours named Kent, actually, way back, a guy gave me an iron to work on a guitar with, and that was Kent Stanton, same guy. He says he thinks he knows the person who did this, so we're going to see if we can get an update and maybe talk to him. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video with this psychotic weird bass, and I hope to have something else for you soon that has a real mix with this bass in it, and maybe a crazy music video to go along as well. Also, I've been trying to update the channel more. I've put out a video almost every day for the last 5 days. I think I missed Saturday. I'm going to try to upload more often, so there'll be less involved videos, but the real involved work videos are still going to be there. I'm just trying to drum up some viewership at the end of the year, because it would be super cool to start 2019 with 3,000 subs. So help me out, like, share, subscribe, hit that bell. It's been awesome communicating with you guys in the comments. I hope to hear from you more. I will see you next time, hopefully with more crazy bass.